Okay, we should be just about ready. Adjust brightness here. Oh, they changed the audio for this. Interesting. Testing, testing. Okay. Squeeze to our rig here. Alright, let's get my timer going. We have about 13 minutes before the race. Let's get into Bathurst. Let's actually also check and see what the, oh, hello, controllers. Alright, why don't I have controllers in game? Hello? Disconnected. Why is that saying these are disconnected when I can? Alright, let's close AC for a second, because it might be causing this. Okay, cool. Profile 3, yep. Now we can go ahead and relaunch. May go and do not disturb for a second. Alright. AC, if you could recenter, please. No? No, you don't want to do that for me? That's fine. $19C, okay. So let's set this up at 19C. I should have a fairly close setup. This might actually, my setup might actually be fine. Mouse, where's my mouse? There it is. Yeah, there we go. Cool, that's working. Is my text box where I want it? Let's see. This is probably, I think I was running tire temps a little bit, or pressures a little high, so this should actually work out pretty well.
Green light, go, go, go.
You are not at all where I want you to be. That's fine. As long as I get my mouse off of it. Okay. Volume needs to go up there. All right. God, I up to the resolution, I'm pretty sure, and it looks worse, to be honest. That's all I want, is a blurry mess on Bathurst of all tracks. Yeah, I feel like our temps are gonna be high. But we will see. I should already have fuel set up because I prepped this car to do a race. That never happened. So I should be all set. But I have not practiced pitting at all, as per usual. Ow. Well, maybe temperatures aren't bad, actually. Alright, a little bit off pace. Goal is going to be try and get to a 205. That's where I was at when I was testing. Alright, we're looking pretty decent. Just shy of a 205. way too late there. Alright, we do not have much time. I think we're gonna have to call that good for practice. Hello, why don't I need to adjust my overlay because I cannot see that message. But first, I can't see shit. I am so fucking blind right now. I think we just need to fucking turn anti-aliasing off entirely, unfortunately. Oh, it looks so bad, but like, the game is such a fucking blurry mess. Alright, let's try this again. Let's just do... Where did anti-aliasing go? There it is. Let's try this, but somebody was talking about post-processing being weird and it needing to be on low. Let's try off. Oh, it doesn't go off. What about epic? That doesn't help clarity at all. Let's do this. Let's try anti-aliasing off, and let's lower the sharpening on this. Don't have much time. What if I just run no sharpening here? I hate Unreal Engine so much. Woo! God, this looks... I swear it was looking better before. I feel like it got worse, and I went higher in resolution too. I feel like that made it worse. Yeah, I'm up to 110, and I was at 100 before, and I swear it looks worse somehow. I guess we'll keep KTA on. Let's throw the sharpening back up. Let's try turning off. Hold on, first let's try going from epic to low and see if we notice a difference. A little bit, but honestly, it just goes from really smeary to a little bit of smeary and jaggedies. What do you mean, what the fuck is this avatar? That's my avatar. Hello, Largan. Oh, that's my warning to join into the race. Oh, that was Luna. Hello, Luna. Alright, let's try turning off FSR and see. Wow, that's worse. Okay. So FSR is giving us performance and honestly making it look better for once. That's just gonna have to be what it is. I hate this game so much. I've doubled the GPU horsepower and it still looks like a blurry mess. Oh, the pixel density reset. I think I had this at 110. Alright. That looks a little better. We'll try that. Hi, Christy. Is it raining there? Alright. I'm gonna reset this so I can look at my overlay. Because I need to get into the connector app. Yep, split one is open. How do I get this into the connector app again? Add. I need the address. Isn't there like a join thing? Oh, it's signed up, but has the split started? No, okay, so I have to wait a second. It should be opening in a second. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, y'all have a lovely day. Okay, now I can open this in the connector app. I really don't get the point of this versus just copying the URL, but whatever. Oh yeah, that's right, they do it for when the servers are down. Fair enough. I didn't check my temperatures, but I think we were okay. Server list, LAN servers. Wow, my overlay is all kinds of messed up. I need to rescale that. I trimmed too much off of either side, so I can't see the top messages and I can't see the bottom messages. Alright. Where is my crop settings? There we go. Okay. There we go. And we will crop a little bit. There we go.
Green light, go, go, go.
Alright. I have no idea what split we're in. Are we in split 1 or split 2? I hope we're in. We're in top split. And we are going to be all the way at the bottom of this. So rating wise, I am 28th out of 31 drivers. I'm amazed I'm actually in top split. It's mostly going to be trying to survive. We're not going to be anywhere near the front. We are going to be in the 20s, hopefully, not the 30s. Oh. Oh, turn back on, please. Hello? Does it need to be in neutral? There it goes. Wacky. Alright, FPS is looking good. So this is probably the hardest track to drive at full stop. This track is terrifying. So when I say survive, I mean survive. There we go. Let this man by.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He's out on a flying lap. Actually, I don't know if he's on a flying lap or not. Honestly, I'm not joking. This track is insanely hard. And there's going to be 31 people on it. And like this entire section of track, you really can't go side by side through. So if somebody goes side by side or somebody spins, trying not to hit them is impossible. Assuming I'm not the person spinning, which is of a tall order. We will see. I've only driven about 10 laps of practice for this. But the car has felt relatively controlled. I'm just scared about being in traffic and having, 30 other cars around me that I have to dodge around and try and not hit. That's what I'm mostly worried about. So this guy is 7th fastest, so I want to try and stay close to him and kind of see what lines he's driving, because he's a lot faster than I am. That's the other thing. I'm in split 1, but I'm only at like 1500 elo, so there's going to be a lot of mayhem, because there's going to be a lot of drivers like me that really aren't that high in elo. I'm actually faster than right now. I don't know if he's taking it easy, or if he's just a lot faster through the other sections.
Yellow flag ahead. Charging front.
There's always going to be yellow flags here, basically, because it's such a risky set of corners.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
You can gain a lot of time going faster there, but you can also absolutely ruin your race. High risk, high reward. I'm just going to focus on taking it easy through there for now. Alright, I think we need to go down a little bit on pressures. Too late on the brakes. Oh, I'm not following the car that's 7. I'm following the car that's 33. I was looking at their track position, not their car number. That's why I'm like, wow, I'm doing really good. It's because I'm following one of like the lowest rated drivers, not one of the highest. Too late on the brakes there. Oh wow, we're on a ripping lap right now. We're down to a 2:04. That is by and away the fastest lap I've ever done here, but it didn't feel like I was pushing at all. I don't know if it's just because I'm in the draft. I know this car has a balance of performance, but it's something like 15 pounds. It's not something that should make that big of a difference. So I don't know why I'm all of a sudden like nearly a second faster than my fastest lap ever.
Be careful there.
There is something to be said for following somebody, but I don't really think that's the case either, because I'm not pushing the car really. I'm following my normal lines and I'm still making mistakes. Oh my god, alright, we're up to 19th. Which is actually where we're supposed to be. So I'm car number 20. So we are right about where we're supposed to be rating wise. Alright, we're gonna practice the pit this lap. This area is so scary. I'm very scared for once I get tire wear. Like I said, I've done 10 to 15 laps of practice, but nothing long enough to feel tire wear and see how bad the car is going to get through that section with tire wear.
Car on the right. Clear on the
Oh,
right.
sorry, buddy. Gonna let you by.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, second place. Alright, let's see how this pit looks. Oh wow, he went wide there. Oh, Jesus. I was not expecting you to do that. Okay, so I can keep going up to there. Okay, that was pretty perfect, barring the garbage entry. Oops. Why is my reset view all the way over here? Did I hit the wrong button? Oh gosh. What is this? Okay, there we go. I think we're back to normal.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. I'm so nervous for this. Oh, I reset my PSI hot because it changed tires. What if I go back? It's not going to tell me. Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, either way, I think we could go down. We're going to go down 4 ticks all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we want to be right at, I think, 27, and we were up higher. Alright. Where's my phone? I need to run calculations. We should be good on fuel, so 3.2 a lap. That's pretty low. I think I was calculating for much higher. So 4 seconds. Oh god, please don't do that, game. Alright, so 45 minutes times 60 seconds, 2700 divided by 124 seconds gives us 21.7 laps. Oh my god, stop it. And then times that by 3.21 gives us, we need 70 liters. So we're starting with 48. We need to add 22. Yes. And then we have our out lap. And then safety margin. No, we're going to give a big safety margin. I don't want to change tire. I don't know how to tell it not to do that. I think that has us good. Oh, mechanical grip. I wanted you a little bit lower. Let's see. What did that? Oh, that's. No, that's not what I want. I want that. Yes, that's what I want. Okay. Okay, we should be good now. God, I need to really rework these controls. Okay. Ah, this stupid foam thing is gonna really annoy my feet. I was supposed to fix that last time, but oh well. Whew. What is my time? Why is my timer have 10 minutes left? That's not correct. Oh, I need my goober back. Hello. Okay, there we go. The other thing is this track requires basically full focus the entire time. So I have loaded up on caffeine to try. That's what I struggle with the most, is just being able to stay focused for 45 minutes. Whew. Alright, I should have enough time. I'm going to run to the bathroom before this starts. And then we have 45 minutes of survival. Alright. Luna, I'm trying to remember. Do I know you from somewhere under a different name? Or did you just find this through Blue Sky or one of the others? I can't remember. I feel like I know you outside of Blue Sky, but under a different name, but I can't remember. Alright. 45 minutes of focus. This is gonna be rough. Oh! Hi, Twy! Okay, so qualified 27th out of a 38 cars? That's so terrifying. There's gonna be 38 of us. I'm so glad I have my better GPU though. It's actually like handling it perfectly well even on higher settings. Do I turn this up to high? No, it gets really smeary as soon as it goes to high. I hate Unreal Engine 4 so much. You're fine. Ooh, temperature went up. I think we'll be fine. Philip Drost. I've raced against him a few times. I recognize that name. Alright, so I qualified worse than I should have. So the car number is based on your skill rating. So first place should be first, and so on. This dude is obviously driving way above his rating. This dude's way above his rating. This dude pretty high above his rating. I'm driving below right now, which is not surprising considering I've driven 2 races on this game in the last 2 years. So I'm not surprised at times. I've gotten a lot more skilled over the last 2 years, but my skills are definitely needing to warm up. I'm also just not good at this game. I flat out, I'm just not. I'm trying to get better, but I really struggle in this game for some reason. Assetto, I feel like I'm a pretty competent driver, but in this game, I'm just really slow, to be honest. The GT3s in this, I just struggle to really get a good feel for. So yeah, our goal, try and get back up to 20th to keep our elo at or higher than its rating. It's mostly going to be survival, I think. Usually a lot of these races at this kind of elo rating, it's just surviving and you'll move up. The last race I did, I think I started 20th and finished 6th. I did really good. I don't expect that here because it's all about survival, and I'm probably not going to survive because I'm not good at this track. Because it's just such a... This is a track you really need to spend a lot of time practicing. And I've driven it on my own plenty, but... Oh, it's so nerve-wracking and terrifying. Which is why I'm doing it. I need practice. And it's also fun. I really love these challenging tracks. This and Nordschleife are just insane amounts of fun, even though they're absolutely terrifying. Alright, and depending on how the Mayhem goes will depend when we pit.
Going single file.
Because if I get wrecked out early, I'm just going to pit early. There's no reason not to. If I stay out and everything's pretty clean, then I'll pit later. But basically, any damage or any hit is probably when I'll just bail and pit to get away from the chaos. That's what worked really well last time, because I got spun out. So rather than trying to catch up to like the slow cars that I'd be behind, I just pitted early. I had tons of clean air, and then as other people pitted, I just caught up and passed them. So if that happens, that's going to be the plan. The only issue with that plan is then the leaders end up right behind you, and so you have to like let the leaders by and clear out. On other tracks, that's not a big problem, but on this track, it's extremely hard because, like I said, those fast sections, you just can't let people by. Like there's not enough room for 2 cars most of the time. So that's the kind of struggle there. Also, there's no contact currently until we go double file. That's why everyone's phasing through each other. For the warm-up lap, there is no contact. And then as soon as we go double file, everyone's going to go insane to try and get to their spot, because the game's kind of weird like that. It doesn't give you much time. And once we get close to getting going, I'm going to try and get heat into the tires and brakes because they are ice cold. And that makes a huge difference for how much grip you have. Cold tires are not going to want to grip, which is why the first lap or 2, you run a little bit slower. Oh, I couldn't see for a second there. As your tires warm up and you get grip. You're also just running slower because, you know, you have 30 some odd cars all trying to get up to speed and space out. So these first few laps I'm like actually like shaking. It's gonna be so nerve-wracking, because it also doesn't help that it feels like I'm not wearing glasses. Like in Assetto, this stuff is nerve-wracking, but like I feel relatively comfortable. In ACC, less so, because like I just feel half blind when I'm driving right now because the game is so bad in VR. Even running it at, I have Steam VR at 110%, and then I have the game running at 110% on top of that. I've run the game all the way up to 150%, and it doesn't help. It's just Unreal Engine and the TAA filters and all of that are baked in. Just looks awful for VR, unfortunately. going from like doubling my GPU power, the only difference that made was instead of it looking a blurry mess at 40 FPS and having dropped frames, it's now a stable 60 FPS, and it looks a teensy bit better, but that's about it. Double the GPU horsepower made almost no difference. But I want to try and get the big screen beyond eventually, and I'm hoping that just having so much more raw resolution is going to make a much bigger impact. Alright, let's try and get into our position. There we go. Get some heat in the tires. Still cold, but a little bit better. Yeah, okay. Now we're roughly where we need to be. So now we're getting ready to go. Whew. Locked 60 FPS, we're looking good. And it's gonna be 45 minutes.
Green light. Give it all you can. Car on the right.
Guy in front was really slow on the start.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Alright, just want to survive, take it nice and easy.
Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh gosh. I nearly tapped the wall myself.
Clear on the left. The pit is now open.
Taking it nice and easy.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I'd like to get in front of this guy because I think I'm faster. And I think he's gonna hold me up pretty bad. I don't trust that.
Charlie front.
That corner and this next one I need to get better. I'm braking too late and that's causing me to go wide. And that gets a really slow exit. Yeah, even that one, that was better entry, but a horrible exit. That's where I'm gonna probably be losing a lot of time. That curb, I have to be super careful because it likes to kill you if you go just a little bit too far into it. Yeah, I'm a lot faster than him through here, I think. Alright, we might have a run for the pass this time.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Very nearly lost it there. The car got very sideways for a second. Just about had to snap my wrist to keep it under control.
Well done, mate. That's the best.
Alright, that was better. Oh yeah, we're already up 4/10. We are walking away. We are 1.8 from the next car. The faster cars definitely keep third gear through there. I tried it in practice, and it's right on the fence, but when I try and do that, it makes it a lot more likely for me to crash, so I just dropped to second to be safe. I'm not quite up to grabbing third gear through there yet. Alright, are you filtering in, or what are you doing, buddy? Figure it out. I feel like I'm doing very good on tire preservation. I'm not really sliding the tires much. I will be once we start pushing the car more, but right now my tires feel very good. I don't think I'm putting much wear through them.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I don't like how compressed this group of cars in front of me is. If somebody makes a mistake, there's going to be a lot of contact. And I don't like how that Lexus is driving, because he's being very aggressive right now. And I don't know if he was the one that caused the mistake or he got caught up in it and that's why he lost the positions. But he's being very aggressive trying to get them back.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I really wanted to try and get that position if I could.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Please do not kill me, car behind me. You are being very aggressive right now.
Car on the left.
Oh my god. Yeah, go ahead. I do not want to be anywhere around you. Overshot that a little bit, but it's alright. This car behind might get past as well, but I'm alright with that. I think that Aston's gonna end up wrecking himself.
There's a slow car ahead.
He made a dive for it, but did not hold. Too wide. You really want to go for the outside? Which way do you want to go? I'll let you go. Just figure out which way you want to go.
Slow car ahead.
He probably thinks I was walking down the straight, but I was honestly waiting which way he was going to dive, and I was just going to go the other way. Because he was already right on my ass the second I was out of the corner, so I didn't want to set one side or the other.
On the left. Slow car ahead.
Yep, go ahead.
Clear on the left. Yellow
Oh.
flag ahead. Watch out in front.
I really want to get ahead of that car that's bouncing off the walls.
Slow car ahead.
Oh,
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
thank you. I want to get very far away from him. Okay. Alright. Doing pretty good. We're surviving. Lost 1 or 2 positions, but we've made up a good few off of the other cars wrecking. And I think we're gonna be in front of that Aston before long with the way he's driving. Just kind of cruising around 205s. That's pretty good. I'd like to get back to those 204s if I can. Which we might end up doing once we get in the draft here. Oh yeah, we're up half a second. Somehow. I guess just getting out of that corner so much better. Ooh, red car is getting a little sideways. Oh my god, I have the aggressive Lexus in front of me, and then two cars up, then there's the aggressive Aston. Not where I want to be. But I'm not gonna pit early, because right now I'm in a good spot and I have no idea where I'm gonna come out when I pit. I thought I was gonna hit the wall. I need to slow down a good bit more there. I'm understeering a lot. Oh, yeah, we're in a real good spot. There's a huge gap behind me, so I don't have to worry about anybody behind me. Just focus on seeing if I can catch the cars in front.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal
204, that's great. Much better exit there. Well, it felt better. It was actually the exact same time. 31 minutes, so we should have plenty of fuel still. Yeah. Starting to feel a little bit more understeer. Might need to move the brake bias back a bit. I think he just kissed the wall there a little bit. I saw a few sparks. hop on a lap car. That I'll have to get past. Whew. Oh, car got very upset there. I'm amazed I didn't kiss the wall. Alright, let's go back a little bit on the brake bias because I do feel I'm locking the fronts a lot. I want to give the car a little bit more rotation.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. There's a slow car ahead.
I hope I can pass this guy on this front stretch. I don't think I will, but I need to get past him before the chicanes because getting caught behind him there means I'm stuck behind him all the way until that last exit, which is looking like what it's gonna be. But hopefully he's not slow through there. But I don't know, I'm catching up to him quite a lot. Oh my god, okay.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I appreciate letting me by. I was not ready for him to dive out of the way like that, though. I was already set for my corner. But I sincerely appreciate it from you, sir. I'm very glad that I didn't hit you. I'm going pretty slow through there right now. I need to get comfortable and get faster through there again. Alright, losing out to the cars in front. Cars behind are catching pretty fast. Yeah, almost a second a lap, I want to say. We're about halfway through. Another lap car here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Another lap car in front that just came out of the pits. Currently running 17th, but there might be some cars that have already done their pits that are in front of me. So probably maybe somewhere between, I would say, 18th and 23rd after the pit. Maybe lower because I'm not going to pit very well because I suck at pitting. So I'm probably going to lose some time to the people that have practiced it more. Need to get by this guy on the straightaway. If I got the exit better, it would have been pretty good, but I kind of fucked it up. Alright, he's letting me by, thank you.
Clear on the right.
I don't like that bump. Ooh, that was a better exit. Oh, we've got another lap car in front of us. I don't know, it might be worth pitting because I'm dealing with a lot of lap traffic. Might be good to just pit and get it out of the way. But I don't know, I've got 4 seconds of clear air. I'll see. I'll see. I'm gonna try and stay out because I'm running good lap times. Once I start dropping off, definitely gonna pit, give my brain a chance to reset. But I'm gonna try to avoid pitting while I feel like I'm in the groove. Slow exits out of that corner. But a really good entry, so I ended up better even though I had a bad exit. Bad exit out of that one as well. But still down to a 204 flat. That's awesome. Again, before today, my fastest time was a 205.6. So I'm feeling really good. I think I've done 2 races and a number of practice laps on this before, like years ago, and my best ever was a 205.6. So coming in with about 10 laps of practice and being a second faster than I ever was before feels really good. All of those other championships that I did over the last year really seem to have helped my racecraft and consistency especially. Oh, that was really bad. I thought I was slow enough, but I was not. How are we looking on fuel? Where am I looking? 10 liters. Okay, we have about 3 laps of fuel. So I want to pit in soon. We're up to 10, so most cars have pitted at this point. I'm gonna definitely come out pretty well in the middle of where the cars that I'm actually racing against will be, because I think most of them have already pit. So it'll be interesting to see where I come out at. I think the strategy has paid off. I have really clear air. I imagine they came out in traffic. So I think I will definitely be a few positions higher just because I had a lot of clear air to work with by pitting later.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh boy. Where are you gonna be when I come through? Okay. Ooh, gosh. Okay. Let's pull a little bit more front brake out of the car. Alright, we're good for about 2 more laps. So either next lap or the lap after, I'm probably going to pit. My biggest worry right now is coming out in traffic. That's gonna be tough because after I pit, it takes me a split second to recoup. So I'm scared of coming out like that car right in the middle of everything and having to immediately dial right back in to 100 with like a car potentially right behind me. Yeah, well, I have 2 laps of fuel. I'm going to pit this lap to have that tiny bit of safety margin. Whew, I thought I was going to clip the inside wall. This is a ripper of a lap. This would be my fastest too, but I have to pit in. But I definitely want to because I feel my focus slipping. So I need that little reprieve to reset. But dang, that was a wicked fast lap. All of a sudden I was 7/10 up. Okay. Don't change tires, please. Alright, let's not mess this up. Okay, that was pretty good. That was really good. I got right in position. I just messed the entry up. 25.233. Okay. So, minimum stop requirement's 25, so I could have taken a little bit more fuel and saved 0.2 seconds. But oh well. Lost a tiny fraction of a second because I was a little slow getting the car started. But overall, very good stop, I feel. We're going to be right in front of this car behind me too, which is going to suck. Yep, that's the car right behind me. Well, that was obviously because they pitted. But alright, we came out in 14th. Let's go. Understeering through there. really want to focus on getting this exit good, because that's where I'm going to lose a ton of time if I don't get a really good exit down this straight. Alright, I'm feeling good. I thought 15th might be a lot faster, but I'm holding my own against him. I pulled a bit of a gap, so I feel good. Oh, dang, broke way too late into there. Okay, we're good. Of the places to make a mistake, that is one of the best. Alright, 14 minutes. Just gotta dial in. Regroup. I'm carrying too much speed into that now. Need to slow down just a wee bit more. Alright. Pretty decent through that section. We are 4.6 seconds behind. Maybe I can catch up. Oh, maybe not. He just did a 2:03.4. Yeah, unless he makes a mistake, I'm probably not going to catch up because he's doing a good bit faster per lap. I mean, I'm going faster each lap as well. I'm not that far off, 3/10. If he makes a mistake, I'll be right there. Yeah, getting that corner better. That got me right down to faster than he did last lap. Let's go. Just gotta keep the rest of the lap clean. Alright, 11 minutes. Huge gap behind. So there's the potential for 14th, but I should be pretty locked into 15th as long as I don't mess up. Which is a tall order considering I'm pushing really hard right now to try and catch him. Alright, a tiny bit faster than him that lap. really awesome exit too. I'm guessing it's just the fuel making that big of a difference. Actually, no, because I just refueled. I think I guess I'm just getting that much more in tune with the car.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Tire pressures are looking good. Right where I want them. Slow out of that corner. Still pushing it a little too hard into there. There's time to be gained there if I want to be more aggressive, but I don't.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Oh, he's actually pulling away from me. Did he go a lot faster that lap? Oh no, I'm closing the gap now. The timing was just weird. I think he did make a mistake, because I'm gaining on him a lot. I don't know if he damaged his car or he's just recouping after the mistake. Oh, I think he did. He's squirreling about. Yep, alright. There's the mistake. I was hoping it'd be a mistake and I just catch up.
Losing time to the car in front in sector
I hate that it was a big enough mistake that he had to pit for. Alright, up to 14th, and I can see 13th. So we might be faster. We might be able to catch 13th. Elo-wise, they were right there with me. There's going to be a lap car, which that's going to be a huge decider, is how quickly he gets around the lap car and then how quickly I get around the lap car.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Alright, only a few laps left. 3 or 4. Plenty of fuel. I looked too late, I couldn't see what time he did. Really nice exit out of that corner. I think he's a little bit faster because I think he's pulling away. 6 seconds ahead right now. That felt really good. Ooh, just don't hit that wall. I'm 1.3 seconds closer. But that's a long gap to try and catch. Oh no, that's the lap car. Never mind. Yeah, I think he's setting slightly faster times because he pulled a little bit further away. Ooh. Yeah. Too busy looking at trying to see the time instead of getting around the corner. Alright. Just gonna focus on not making a mistake. I'm not gonna catch the car in front unless he makes a huge mistake, so I'm gonna stay fast, but not gonna kill the car trying to catch up. We are firmly into bring her home territory. Nice and clean. I'm so stoked. I'm doing laps way faster than I was expecting. I said I'm lapping a second faster than I have ever so much as run a lap before. Like my fastest ever was in the 205s before this, and I'm consistently in a low 204 now. That is awesome. And I don't feel like I'm driving the car that different. Like, I feel like I'm driving it the same way I did before. But it's, I don't know. It's faster. I don't know how. Ugh. Faster until I do things like that.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Alright. I think I have one more lap, because the leader's going to be far enough ahead that he's going to be across the line before time runs out. I mean, the game running at 60 FPS is definitely helping. That's for sure. 40 FPS is fine for things like VR chat, but for racing it is a noticeable detractor over dropping from 60 to 40. You very much notice it's a lot more jittery, which makes it a lot harder to tell when the car is starting to rotate and spin out. The 60 FPS is definitely a big help in that regard. And the fact that I have no frame drops at 60 either, where before, like on race starts, I could be down in the 30s with the old GPU. If I do end up getting a Beyond, I'll be very curious to see how it handles this game, because it's going to be an insane amount of pixels to push. I'm definitely going to have to lower the resolution, but I feel like it's going to look clearer. Just like maybe if I run it in maybe if I run it at like 90% resolution with FSR on like performance, I feel like it would still look way better than this, because I think this game you just need a huge amount of raw pixels. No amount of super sampling really seems to improve it. So that'll be interesting. I think it'll be better. I just I hope I can get it to a reasonable level at 60 FPS. Because right now I am pushing both sliders at 110%, which I think overall they multiply together, I think. So it's a little bit more than like 120%. So I think it'll be okay. I think it will end up being a better experience than this for sure. Especially having the OLEDs. Oh, that'll be so nice. But I am months and months and months away from that. My goal is to just hopefully get it before my index cable dies, because my index cable is on the way out, and I'd rather just buy a big screen than shell out $129 to keep the headset that I am looking to upgrade from going on. I want to try and do my best to keep this cable alive, save 120 bucks, put it towards the big screen, and then this will just stay as a backup with a slightly dying cable. Well, very dying, but it's in much better shape now that I repositioned it. So we'll see. I don't know if it's going to last the half a year or a year I need it to, but hopefully. I did not get to see where we ended up, because as soon as people cross the line, a lot of them are leaving, so I did not finish in 10th. It's just some of the people ahead have already left after they crossed the finish line. Somewhere around 14th, because I passed that one car. I would guess 14th. Which is fantabulous. That's so much better. After qualifying like 28th, getting up to 14th. And the biggest thing is, it was such a clean race. I didn't hit anybody. I had the one off track, but I didn't hit a wall or anything. So, 13th potentially? Let's see. In a second I can check the results. But yeah, that was insanely successful for how much of a disaster I was expecting that to be. I was prepared to bounce off a wall a few times or get hit by another car or whatever. Alright, let me throw it on this screen while I check. See if the standings are up. It'll take a second. Whew, I'm sweating. That's going to be the other issue with the big screen, is like if you get hot or sweaty in it, it doesn't vent heat. The index is not a full seal, so you can vent the heat out. The big screen is a complete seal, so if you sweat in it, you risk the lenses getting foggy. And on races like that, I definitely start sweating and getting very hot. So that will be something I have to figure out. I'm thinking I might like drill holes in the gasket to just try and get a little bit of airflow through it. Alright, so we still have a few minutes until they post the results, because there's still cars finishing. It should be up here very quickly. I was a bit confused because one of the other races I did, they changed the results of it like 5 times. Like each day when I checked LFM, I would get another notification saying that they changed the results. And the last notification was yesterday. And that race was like a week ago. So I don't know what was going on and why they kept changing the results. Yeah, that race was on Friday, and they were changing the results of it still yesterday. So I don't know. That was wacky to say the least. I didn't get the notification yet, but I did see the race on my profile. So let's see. Can I get the results there? Also, I should be able to get my LFM rating as like an overlay. I just have not. I saw a single page that told me how to do it, and then I didn't save it, and for the life of me I can't find it. I've tried Google, I've tried YouTube, I've looked all through the LFM links and tabs. I don't know where that thing went. Okay, starting position 27th, finishing position 13th. I went from a rating of 1629 to 1665. Not quite where I was. So when I came into it, my last race before I got back into it was in 2023. It was November 2023. Then I raced last Friday. I started 20th and finished 22nd after a car decked me and spun me out. Actually, no, I got up to like 10th in that race. And then I had to pit. It was a 2-pit. I pitted once for fuel, and then it started raining. And I didn't have wipers bound. I didn't know how to change to rain tires, but I got it figured out. I was like all the way up to the top 10, but when I pitted, I missed my pit spot. Like I went too far forward and didn't realize it, and it took me like 2 minutes to get it figured out. And by the time I did, I was all the way down to 22nd. So at that point, I was like, all right, it's over. So I started that race at a safety area or a strength. Oh no, that's strength of field. My bad. I don't know what I was at, but I lost 109 points from that. Then I went up 71, then I went up 65. Okay, so I'm actually above where I started. Cool. Yeah, no, things went incredibly well. That was awesome. Okay, here are the results. Congratulations, you reached more than 6 SR. That safety rating? Yeah, okay. So I jumped up from B whatever to C1 for safety rating, which is awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I finished 13th. I went up 14 positions, gained 74 points of ELO, and I don't know, where did it say my safety rating? My safety rating went up a lot, I think. Plus 0.27, yeah, because I went incident-free on the hardest track. So that was really good. Yeah, next time I want to try and get my safety rating thing to pop up there because it's really cool. It has your license. It has like your license class, like C1 Bronze Plus. So that's cool because then you can see the changes as I go up or potentially down in safety rating and ELO. But yeah, this was just a really quick. I had time. I wanted to jump in and race. So I threw the stream up, which is probably going to be how almost all of these ACC races go. Because none of the races on the American servers have people. When I check, there's like 4 people running. So to do these races, I have to jump onto the EU servers, and the EU servers die at about 5:30 EST or like in 2 hours. So it kind of sucks. I can't do any races when typically I would. Like normally I like to race sometime between 8 and 10 p.m. and then I can plan that, but I can't do that with these because when I check, there's literally like 2 people in the server. So I have to do them in the middle of the day, and usually I have stuff that I'm doing or trying to plan around, so I can't really like schedule like, oh, I'm gonna race at this time on this day, because it's just like today I had stuff to do, but I was like, you know what, the race is up. I wanna do the race because I have the whole weekend to do this other stuff. So I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll try and plan them, but for now it's just gonna be winging it and being like, oh, I want to race, and throwing up the stream like 15 minutes before. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. That was a ridiculous amount of fun. Obviously, so much better than I was expecting. Hopefully the next one goes as well. I imagine it won't. I imagine we're probably gonna get into a little bit of mayhem, but yeah, this went super well. Have a good afternoon and rest of your day, everyone, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.